What's up, everyone? Nerdy Lion here, bringing you some Assassin's Creed Revelations. I haven't played this game in a while, but did you see E3? Like, really, did you see it? Because it looks... It's stupid how excited I am for Assassin's Creed 3. It looks so good. I was kind of disappointed with Revelations, especially the single player. It looks like all of my worries have been completely just calmed the fuck down. It looks so good. No more tower defense. It looks like the flip side of that is like naval battles, and that is fucking awesome. Who doesn't want to shoot a bunch of cannons while you pilot or captain a ship or whatever? It just looks great. And I haven't played this game in a while, and it actually got me sort of in the mood to play Assassin's Creed because it's been so long since I've played it. So I popped it in today, and this is definitely me shaking the rust off. I haven't... It's been a few weeks. I played maybe a week ago and didn't do anything, but before that it's been, honestly, some months since I've played. I've just been so wrapped up in playing Cross Tekken or Gears 3, and then Sony being awesome just like gave me 12 games for being a member of PSN Plus. So I was playing some Just Cause 2, which is really fun. But I digress. Let's get back to Assassin's Creed and how great it is, and how it looks like they're going to make me buy a Vita, which I really didn't think I was ever going to do because I'm not a big handheld gamer. But they've got it's like a parallel story that's going on for, like, during Assassin's Creed 3, where, while Connor is doing his thing up north, you're this girl, I think her name is Aveline, or something, I could be butchering that, I'm not sure, but down in Louisiana, and, you're an assassin there, and it's really awesome that it's honestly one of the few games that I can think of, I really can't think of any other ones, that have a black female protagonist. I think that's awesome. I think it's brave of Ubisoft to do that. They could easily just have it be another kind of generic looking Caucasian, but they're, they're a team that, beginning of all of their games, they say, hey, we, come from multicultural, multi-religion, background and everything. So I think it's really cool that they're doing that. So yeah, anyways, I'm incredibly excited about it. I've had mine reserved for a while now. I think like the day they announced it, I went out and reserved it and got that cool little tin case that you get that's just sitting there collecting dust at the moment. But I really, really cannot wait. I know I've said that probably 50 times already in this video. It looks really, really cool. It looks a lot smooth. It doesn't look like it's a rehash of Assassin's Creed 2 in the way that Brotherhood and Revelations, albeit, pretty good games, they were. I was really nervous that this was just going to be another case of Revelations, and, I didn't want the Assassin's Creed game to be a annual series as much as I like playing it. I think, a little bit of time between games is good for a franchise. It keeps it, the games themselves fresh, and not just, like you're playing the same thing over and over again. There's also a little bit of multiplayer footage out there, which is what really got me excited to get back into this. And speaking of this, I'm actually playing one of the DLC maps, and I never played these before. I bought them, and then they just sat there because they're in a little game mode, and every time I would try to play, it would be like low activity, and I could never get into the game type I wanted. I prefer deathmatch. I tried to get into that today, but that didn't work. So here I'm playing Wanted as the Corsair. I love the DLC characters. Tricked her. I like the DLC characters, but the majority of the characters I wasn't a huge fan of, especially compared to Brotherhood's. I thought I don't know if it's, just Italian style is cooler than like this whole Ottoman Empire style or what, but I could never get into any of the core characters. Like the Thespian's kind of cool, and I like the Vizier, he's pretty sweet. But these DLC characters, like, who doesn't like pirates, I think they're sweet, and not like the Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom pirates, like the drunk, dirty, pillaging, pirates. And so I normally play as the Corsair and the Buccaneer, the I don't fucking know, the pirate guy with the beard, I don't remember his name. So in this one I'm running with the Corsair in a map that I have no clue about the layout, and I'm not used to playing on maps so big because, like I said, I like to play deathmatch. Of course, when I start playing, everyone's, on the roofs, this is how you play the game, everybody. And so I was dumb and resorted to sort of playing the same way. And every time I tried to, it never worked out. You know, you got to play this game slow and smart. And notice this gladiator coming up on me. I don't know if that's right or not. Nope, I was just being paranoid. Sorry, dude. So, you know, this game is the best. I've never done commentary on it before, really on anything on YouTube, so this is my first shot, so hopefully it's not too bad. Just going through again, I was reminded of why I liked it so much. I probably played, oh, look at those boobies. I probably played for a couple hours, maybe about 10 rounds or so, or 10 matches or games, or whatever you want to call it. Used to playing fighters. And I finished at the top for the most part. Playing against a lot of, like, you know, higher prestige people. I'm only prestige level 1. So, you know, I'm getting up there. But, like, I mean, I was playing against, like, prestige level 25s and stuff, which is just ridiculous. It's a lot of time spent playing that game. And, I'm surprised I got that poison off. Through the smoke and a stun, but I'll take it. That was revenge, too. That's cool. So, I don't know why, I felt like headbutting that dude. Because I am not a fan of the robe guy and the monk. He's not the monk, I can't remember. I don't remember what any of these fucking characters' names are called. That's how much I don't like them, is they're not used to, they're not worth remembering. Unless they're the Corsair, or one of the characters that I play as. So, you know, we're in a room full of at least level 50s, so I don't feel like I'm beating up on a bunch of lower level players, which honestly, I don't get that too much in Assassin's Creed. You know, I used to, but I think the game's been out long enough that most people have, you know, played the game long enough that are still playing it that they're going to be in the higher levels. Every once in a while, this is great, I love this. Nail him with that smoke, which he may have fallen from the other one, but, you know, whatever. Gotta throw those abilities, gotta love it. Don't even remember what I was talking about. Just about playing with lower level players. It happens every once in a while, but I really didn't run into it at all today. And I played, you know, started and left the games a couple times just to get new players and stuff. But for the most part, I was with one group that kept going through. That ACIII Nesbitt, I played with him for a bit, and he gave me a pretty good run for my money. You'll notice that I check my score almost every time I die, and that's not actually me checking my score, that's looking at the other characters. It's not as big a deal as it is in Deathmatch, since there's only one of each. But I find like it's good to know the players that you're going up against, so you can be on the lookout. I like to stun more than I like to get kills. I feel more accomplished when I do that. So, you know, you're not going to be able to do that unless you know who to look out for coming at you. I just gave that guy a kill. You're welcome, Jason Chaos. So, you know, I'm doing fairly well, especially for never have playing this map before. I don't know where the big traffic spots are or anything like that. And just the maps are so much. I forgot how big the maps are in modes that aren't deathmatch. I played some Steal the Artifact, but I feel like they should be big there. But like game types like this, I almost think that the maps are too big. I mean, it doesn't ruin the game, doesn't break the game, but you know, you can be on the opposite ends and just, you know, have one guy going right and the other guy going left, and you'll never run into him and things like that. So, but it's still a fun game. It's still my favorite, like, deathmatch. Well, I won't say my favorite deathmatch type game. I love me some Gears, but it's still one of my favorites. I gotta say, like, you know, if I had to pick one game series to play forever, it would probably be Assassin's Creed. It's my favorite. It's the best. The story in the second one, it's funny, I said I fucking hated Assassin's Creed 1. I literally traded it in the day that I got it, or that I beat it. So, it took me forever to play 2 just because I had such a not fun time with Assassin's Creed 1. And I got Assassin's Creed 2 like 2 Christmases ago. Like, I got a gift card, so I was like, oh, it's cheap, I'll try it out. I like third-person adventure games. And, yeah, it kind of blew me away. It's rare, you know, you see that game where someone will... you see the character grow old. You see him start off as, like, a young Lothario who just, you know, wants to jump in girls' windows. Literally and figuratively. And you see him grow as a character, and it was really, you know, I really liked it. I thought it was really cool that they did that, and you don't see too many other games like that aside from... You know, like, how long has Ryu and Ken been around? But aside from the alpha games, they've all looked the same. They don't tend to age or anything like that. And it's cool to see a character go through that. And this dude's just trying to. I don't even know how that happened. So yeah, those are kind of my thoughts and my excitement for Assassin's Creed 3 and to run around New York and Boston in the wilderness, fighting wolves and hunting antelope and all that stuff. Not antelope, but you know, fucking deer. But so there's the game. Finished first, 8 deaths, or 8 kills, 10 deaths, by almost 2,000. I mean, that's not too bad. So, yeah, there it is. Like, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. It's been a while since I had a video out. So next time, I'll probably do some more Assassin's Creed 3 because this was a lot of fun, and hopefully this all works out well and people like it. So, alright, I will see everyone later.